Universal Heart, 0 point, Galactic activation. Beloved hearts, we invite you to join us in this 555 I Am Presence Light Code activation, the Universal Heart of God, I Am. As we expand into our Universal Heart and 0 point multidimensionally through the overlighting and embodiment of our beloved I Am Presence and the company of heaven. As we connect through the Stargate of our loving heart, we are invited to experience the Universal Heart 0 point Galactic activation. With our hearts wide open, our Universal Heart expresses in deepening levels of our divinity in soul embodiment, consciousness expansion, and the transformation into our fifth dimensional Solar Crystalline Light Bodies as we deepen into 0 point, the infinite, eternal, ever present in our moment. 0 point is the infinite light of our Mother, Father, God that is contained within all living things. Love is our radiating and unifying force, spiraling ever upwards, that connects us to the central point of oneness, that which we call 0 point, the unified heart of our universe, which expresses through the sacred geometry of the Vesica Pisces and the threefold flame of power, love, and wisdom. It is further the toroidal field of the heart, beloved hearts, that takes us into 0 point. At the very core of the torus, the Vesica Pisces further expresses a point of supreme balance and stillness, 0 point. We refer to this too as the silence within and the stillness of the loving heart. In the Universal Heart, 0 point Galactic activation, with the overlighting of a beloved I Am Presence and the Galactics, we receive an influx of Christed, photonic, and plasma light, focused through the geometric template of the flower of life and the Vesica Pisces into particular activation points along the body, assisting us to expand beyond the old and transcend all karmic experiences, no longer needing to be experienced in this now. With this, we restore our cellular memories to crystalline consciousness through our Universal Heart, as we remember fully that we are our beloved I Am Presence, living from a state of oneness and divine love. The lack of photonic light within our bodies is what causes our dis-ease and discomfort. Living multidimensionally, our bodies fill with photonic light and photonic air bubbles, which is essentially our soul essence. As we embody our higher light and activate our light bodies, we are essentially infusions of photonic, plasma, crystalline Christ light, experiencing our universe in cosmic oscillating frequencies of sacred geometry, sound, color, and quantum consciousness. Plasma permeates the entire solar system as well as the universe. As we shift into embodying higher energetic frequencies through alignment to the divine, our physical bodies transform in this process of rejuvenation and regeneration, and we are able to conduct plasma light and change the atomic structure of our bodies from carbon into the less dense compound of silicate, and from here to crystalline consciousness. Essentially, the plasma upgrades enable our physical body to expand the plasma light frequencies from within and to access the higher dimensional realms and higher states of consciousness through this plasma field. In this universal heart 0-point galactic activation, we start by activating the Stargate of our loving hearts, visualizing the golden sun and the flower of life within our loving hearts. The golden sun represents source light, and the flower of life represents the building blocks of life and the fundamental aspects of space and time through which we expand into 0 point. As we expand our loving hearts and deepen into 0 point, the galactics come forward. In particular, Pleiadian emissaries of the light, the Syrian Archangelic League of the light, the Arcturian emissaries of the light, and the Andromedan intergalactic beings of the light. Utilizing the geometric template of 0 point, we experience the universal heart 0 point galactic activation, working with 12 new earth frequencies that activate at specific points along the body. At each point, the galactics activate the 0 point geometric template of the flower of life and the Vesica Pisces as a mini vortex. As we breathe in, hold the breath and breathe out, with each pause in the breath taking us ever deeper into 0 point and amplified with beautiful invocations. Lastly, we create the toroidal field around our bodies and energy fields. The toroidal field is created through 2 counter-rotating or oscillating forces of energy, which opens and expands the portal of our loving hearts, our universal hearts, to 0 point and divine love. And at the center of this is to be found the Vesica Pisces. We then experience the universal heart toroidal field breath. This is a 5-step powerful toroidal breath, utilizing the energy of the flower of life and the Vesica Pisces as it extends from the base chakra to the crown chakra and takes us ever deeper into the stillness of our loving hearts. As a universal heart of God, we are. This beautiful universal heart 0 point galactic activation further assists us to experience quantum consciousness. All slows down and linear time ceases to exist as we travel the organic timelines. So join us, beloved heart, in this beautiful universal heart of God. We are Masterclass, where we deepen into 0 point, where all is love, and love is all there is. For now, we offer a mini invocation to get a sense of this beautiful I Am Universal Heart activation. So just get yourself comfortably relaxed as we move into this invocation to expand the loving heart as the universal heart of God. I am one with my beloved. I am presence. And I am one with the beloved. I am presence of every man, woman, and child upon this sacred earth. As I call upon the overlighting of Mother, Father, God, I now merge ever deeper with my beloved. I am presence, with my heart wide open as the universal heart of God. I am. I now link into the unity grid of divine love as a vibrating portal of divine love. I connect to my soul brothers and soul sisters, and now all the beings of light from on high, assisting in the expansion of the universal heart of Mother, Father, God. Have a sense now of my universal heart activated as I bring my focus back to my heart, the center of my chest. As I start to breathe deep into my body, expanding the lower abdomen on the in-breath, holding my breath, and then contracting the lower abdomen on the out-breath. As I breathe in now, I visualize a golden sun, my inner Christ, expand from my universal heart. And I hold my breath as I deepen into the stillness of my universal heart. And as I breathe out, I visualize this golden sun, my Christ light, expand from within my universal heart. Each breath, a deeper expansion into the light of God I am. This golden sun infused with dancing colors, sounds, light, sacred geometries, taking me ever deeper into 0 point, infinite, eternal, ever present, now moment. As I repeat this breath 7 times, this golden sun expands around my body and energy field, connecting me multidimensionally to my beloved I Am Presence in the universal heart of Mother, Father, God. Breathing in, holding my breath, breathing out. And now I have a sense of the Kundalini energy activating up and down my spine as I move my body backwards and forwards and from side to side. I further sense now the cerebrospinal fluid moving up the spine and into the brain and placing pressure upon the pineal gland. As I breathe in, hold the breath and then release. I am ready now to expand my universal heart. As I state, my universal heart is one with Mother, Father, God. My universal heart is one with my emotions, thoughts, and feelings. My universal heart is neutral. My universal heart is patient. My universal heart has no expectations on this journey. My universal heart trusts in life. My universal heart guides me in all I do, as I flow with the one heart of all that is. My universal heart surrenders to the stillness within. My universal heart takes me ever deeper into my soul's blossoming, magnificence, and light. My universal heart is able to separate emotions, thoughts, and feelings from each unique experience it has. Embracing the inner family still needing its love, while honoring all that appears within the outer reality to know itself as love. My universal heart says, bring it on. Whatever level of discomfort I may still need to experience to know myself as love. I know that forgiving and loving and letting go of old energies, people, and places through loving all that arises takes me deep into the one heart, to conscious relationships, sovereignty and freedom, and clear communication with others. My universal heart knows that all is love. My universal heart sees the value in everything. My universal heart appreciates all within its reality. Everyone is respected and loved. As my universal heart as my beloved I am presence, I experience the sweetness of my soul. I experience the embrace of Mother, Father, Godhead, and the embodiment of all my higher selves, multidimensional selves, future selves, galactic selves, all these higher dimensional aspects that I am. I am. I am. I am the universal heart of God and the witnessing presence of my beloved I am. I am love. I am loved. I am. I am. I am. as the threefold flame of power, love, and wisdom now expands from within my universal heart. I go deeper and deeper within. As these plumes of blue and pink and golden yellow expand from within my universal heart, I have a sense now of the flower of life. Expand from within my universal heart, within this golden sun sphere, extending from the crown chakra to the perineum chakra. And within this now, the Vesica Pisces activates. I deepen now into 0 point. As I further ground into the crystal heart of Mother Earth, gently feeling the pulse of the one heart through Gaia, the energy of all I am in my divinity, in my light, in my innocence. As I expand my light and consciousness, breathing in love, holding my breath, breathing out love, holding my breath as long as I can to allow this pause for 0 point. As I now invoke and call upon the overlighting of the Galactics, specifically the Pleiadians and the Sirians, the Andromedans and the Arcturians, all of the light. So I may experience the universal heart 0 point galactic activation. As the galactic step forward with a 0 point galactic template, this first universal heart 0 point activation point is that of self-worth. These activation points are found on the left and the right side of the body, just below the collarbone, and assist you in the recognition of your divinity and worthiness, while releasing lack of worthiness issues within the body. As you experience flower of life and Vesica Pisces igniting into these activation points in photonic and plasma light, simply observe all that arises for you. You breathe in love, hold the breath, and then release, while simply stating, I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God I am. The second universal heart 0 point activation is that of integration. This activation point is found central along the body, around the thymus chakra area, assisting in the collapsing and dissolving of the old and bringing online higher perspectives and new levels of integration and stabilization. Simply see what arises for you as you continue to state, I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God. I am. Third universal heart 0 point activation is that of transformation. These activation points are chest level along the left and right side of the body, taking you through the continuous death and rebirth cycles and the ability to embrace all that arises through the alchemical fire of transformation, the atomic Christ light. Simply seeing what arises through the breath from within the body as you continue to state, I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God I am. And now the fourth universal heart 0 point being activated is that of divine love. This activation point is found central along the body at the heart chakra area, assisting you to expand this universal heart of love with self-love, love for others, caring, sharing, and simply being the highest version of yourself you can be in each now moment. As you continue to breathe deep into the body, as you continue to affirm, I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God I am. The fifth universal heart 0 point being activated is that of divine service. These activation points are found to the left and right side of the diaphragm, assisting you to create and accomplish from the higher realms. As you dream into your reality, all you need to do to express the universal heart of love in each now moment. See what comes up for you in your divine service now. That expands from the loving heart as you dream your reality into being. As the universal heart of God you are, continuing to affirm, I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God, I am. And now the sixth universal heart, 0 point being activated, is that of merging timelines. This activation point is found centrally along the body, just above the solar plexus chakra, offering you the opportunity to merge into the highest timelines available, whilst expanding below the lower timelines and programming, and additionally offering you the power to change the dreams you live in. Simply see the feelings that express for you what you need to shift and change to experience this highest timelines available. I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God. I am. Seventh universal heart, 0 point, now activated, instead of letting go. These activation points are found on the left and right side of the belly button. Letting go takes you out of the ego struggle and perceived separation into a deep sense of trust and surrender to your universe. As you listen to the guidance of your universe, you release and let go of karmic patterns, of blame, of judgment, as you expand beyond old earth and into new earth. Letting go, letting go. Continuing this deep rhythmic breath. I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God, I am. The 8th universal heart 0 point, now being activated, is that of divine flow. This activation point is found centrally along the body around the Tantine area, below the belly button. It takes you into the organic Christed timelines, into the flow that allows all to be experienced through the universal heart. Deep respect through your actions and your behaviors and experiences to express a deepening sense of grace and ease as you trust and surrender and flow with the universal abundance in each now moment. I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God, I am. The 9th universal heart 0 point, activated now is that of going within. This activation point is found centrally along the body, just below the sacral chakra, assisting you to go within in the knowing that your entire universe and all you create starts from this inner reality. It is from within that you experience the shifts and upgrades, assisting you to expand through the DNA activation. As you deepen into your divinity as the light of God you are. Simply seeing what arises for you now. I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God. I am. The 10th universal heart 0 point, now activated, is that of alignment. This activation point is found centrally along the body, just below the pubic bone area, assisting you to expand into new earth frequencies, where all is soul aligned through your choices, consciousness, and the overlighting of your beloved I am presence. As you deepen into this alignment, you continue to expand your universal heart. Continue to express this. I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God. I am. The 11th universal heart 0 point, now being activated, is that of soul embodiment. Its activation points are found along the back of the body, to the left and right side of the heart chakra, which assists in the embodiment of the Christ child, innocence and purity within, whilst expanding the frequencies of the 5th dimensional Solar Crystalline Light Body. Simply feel all that is being experienced in this now, as you deepen into soul embodiment, as you deepen into simply being your highest self in this now. I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God. I am. So lastly now, 12th universal heart 0 point activated. Set of observational awareness. These activation points are found on the left and the right side of the body, around the waist area, assisting you as the witnessing presence of your beloved I Am to expand your consciousness, the observation of subconscious programming to old stories, as well as a self-awareness to master all through the universal heart of divine love. As you now state, I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God, I am. Simply observing. I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God, I am. I am the universal heart of God. The universal heart of God, I am. Lastly now, you envisage the universal heart of God as His golden sun, flower of life sphere in Vesica Pisces, extending all the way around the sacred earth, creating the new earth, 0 point, infinite love, community, unity, oneness. Gently now come back into your sacred space, grounding into the crystal heart of Mother Earth, through the one heart of all that is. As you take a moment to say to yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you. Imomosoia, inkaino koa.